First, the top headlines. 3 out of 6 abducted Meitei IDPs found dead, suspicious of killing the remaining 3 by Kuki militants. Irate people block road at various places in protest against the killing of 3 innocent villagers. Security forces intensify search operations, recovered arms and explosives in hill and valley districts. Kokomi demands government to rescue Jiribam abductees, reconsider AFSPA reimpositioned. Candlelight vigil held in idol of a date of travels in Manipur's Jiribam. And North is emerging as growth engine, center's allocation increase 4 times. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. Bodies of 3 women were discovered near the Assam-Manipur border by the Assam Rifles, raising concern over their possible connections to 6 people abducted by armed militants from Manipur's Jiribam district. The missing persons include 3 women and 3 minors, whose families are waiting for safe release. According to police sources, the bodies were handed over to Assam police and have been taken to Silchar Medical College and Hospital for post-mortem examinations. While preliminary information suggests the deceased might be the abducted woman, officials have not yet confirmed this. We can confirm only after the post-mortem report is available, said Kasar Superintendent of Police Numal Mahata in an exclusive statement to a news agency. An Assam Rifles spokesperson confirmed the discovery of the bodies, but said that further clarity would come from the police. Details can be obtained once investigations and identification processes are completed, the spokesperson said. On November 11th, a group of militants attacked a police station in the Borobekra area, but the assault was thwarted by security forces, resulting in the deaths of 11 militants. While retreating, the militants allegedly kidnapped 3 women and 3 children, all belonging to Meitei community, from a relief camp near the police station. A massive search operation was underway to trace the missing persons. In the meanwhile, the remaining 3 villagers might also be killed by the Kuki militants. The official report yet come about the remaining 3 villagers. However, in social media, the 3 also killed by Kuki militants goes viral. In protest against the merciless killing of 3 Meitei villagers by Kuki militants, many irate people came out on the road and blocked the passerby at different places. Many women folks came out at Kwakatel Bazaar and blocked the road. At Kiamgai in Imphal West district, some people fired to use tires and blocked the road. However, it was later dozed off. In the meanwhile, many women vendors today protest the merciless killing of 3 innocent Meitei villagers by Kuki militants. A large number of women vendors of 3 Khwairambad Imagaitil closed their platforms and proceeded to meet the Chief Minister of Manipur. Speaking to media persons, the women vendors expressed their dismay over the failure of both the central and state governments.
MLA Yankay Tara do dismiss a coitadi Kanadraba Pawang Bumani Pawang di Milta Achukana Rochumanda Surajuk Toro Upun de Henadra Mawa look there Aduna Yankay Sina Chaptabi Tabaka Duga I Koigi Laiba Parzagi Saisu Imaibel look Kodimacho Amato in a Pulamagi Lumnia Lumima Koigin Koigin I believe that I koi I miss a pound Torga Chap Sana Torga Nasi is that Tarukta toy with a box. I among the toy hanger. I'm took your day. I do your hair hunted, you know, send your hair hunted. If I know Rani, I do the quick to me Yabra. Stay the quick to peanut to me like Yabra, hello, the dog gave me Yabra. But I'm here already. I could chap Philip Loraga. I could chap Tanatin about it and the lady Aduna. I call lady by my belly station. Lloyd up, look to him up. I give Maggie Lloyd Toga. Stay Tige, I could chap Sama Prasana Lepe. Emele Yankaiso. Nang nagit kendra chap chabi nang kendra Yankai le hori sa oi kai no khatani tara khatani kai doctor sa Yankai sigi mi sing chap manaraga chap chabi moi gi su jago me da tainaro khoi su chap chan tainaraga Manipur che athuba matam da kanminara sing ngamoi da bo oraga na tumina Yankai ju handok pigro akoi loi thenga da horge aduna sukya yaro hi tumi le bang ngamoi da bo le ra ngamoroi hena declare to bio ngamni harga ngamni idam dam kai khaba Manipur kai khara di MLA Yankai ju lai roi pham ju lai roi hai ba che chimpa pu bio.
In the meanwhile, all the 6 hostages abducted by Kuki militants were found dead. According to report from the spot, the remaining 3 bodies also found from the river. All the 6 dead bodies have been kept at Silchar Medical College for autopsy. In a series of coordinated search operations across the hill and valley districts of Manipur, security forces have successfully recovered a substantial cache of arms, ammunition and explosives. These operations, aimed at blustering area domination in vulnerable locations, took place in the fringe area of the Dampi Reserve Forest located in Churachandpur district. Among the items seized were 1 303 rifle, 1 22 rifle, 2 country-made pistols, 2 pumpies, 10 live rounds of 303, 2 live rounds of 9 mm, 5 live rounds of 7.62 mm, 5 bore card cases, 5 pumpy rounds, 2 tear gas grenades, 1 smoke grenade, 1 2-inch mortar bomb, 10 grenade, 2 explosive, and 20 detonators. The security forces have heightened their presence in these critical regions to prevent the misuse of such dangerous materials. The ongoing security operations are also ensuring the safe and unhindered movement of essential goods across the state. Security forces have facilitated the smooth passage of 16 vehicles carrying essential supplies along National Highway No. 2, which remains one of the key routes in the state. To safeguard these vital convoys, strict security measures are in place with security personnel stationed at vulnerable locations, especially along sensitive stretches of the highway. In addition to security checkpoints along major routes, a total of 106 narcos checkpoints have been set up across the different districts, both in the hills and valley. The Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, has called upon the Government of India, GOI, to urgently rescue 6 individuals, including women and children, allegedly held hostage by armed militants. Addressing a press conference at its office, COCOMI spokesperson Khurajam Athoba criticized the Ministry of Home Affairs MHA for what he termed as a submissive approach in handling the situation. Athoba alleged that MHA is attempting to negotiate with the militants by offering the bodies of 10 Kuki militants killed during a retaliatory operations by CRPF on November 11 following the attack and abduction. He described this as undermining the government's ability and commitment to resolve the crisis effectively. It is shocking that MHA is bargaining with armed terrorists holding innocent women and children hostage. The government must initiate a cordon search operation and a serve crackdown on those involved, Athoba demanded. COCOMI also condemned the re-impulsion of the Armed Forces Special Power Act of AFSPA in 6 police stations in the valley regions of Manipur, leveling it unconstitutional. Athoba claimed that the state government was not consulted and no legal justification was provided for the decision. AFSPA imposition requires the state government's declarations of disturbed areas, which has not occurred. The centre's unilateral move violates Manipur constitutional rights, he said. Athoba argued that despite AFSPA's presence in several regions, attacks by armed Kuki militants continue unabated, with casualties including Central Forces, personnel from the Assam Rifles, BSF, CRPF and State Police. He said that the act has proven ineffective in addressing these threats. COCOMI accused the central government of waging a proxy war using Kuki militants, alleging a deliberate attempt to destabilize Meitei community. Athoba highlighted the lack of hostility from Meitei village defense forces towards Indian security personnel and questioned the rationale for imposing AFSPA in peaceful areas. He further criticized the government's failure to address attacks by suspension of operations Sioux group, accusing the militants of waging war against Meitei civilians. The imposition of AFSPA in civilian areas where no hostilities exist against Indian forces is inhumane and unjustifiable, he asserted. COCOMI demanded an immediate review of the decision, urging the Manipur government to pressure the centre for a withdrawal. If the government fails to act, people of Manipur will see this as an open declaration of a proxy war and raise their voices nationally and internationally, Athoba warned. Inspector Sangapam Ibotombi Singh, the officer in charge OC of Jiribam police station, has tendered his resignation from the Manipur police. The resignation letter addressed to the Director General of Police, Imphal, was submitted to the Superintendent of Police, Jiribam District on November 15, 2024. Inspector Singh detailed his illustrious career in the resignation letter. Having joined the Manipur Police as an assistant sub-inspector in 2007, Singh rose through the ranks, earning his promotion to sub-inspector in 2010 and later to inspector in 2016. Over the years, he has been recognized for his outstanding contributions, receiving 2 President's Medal for Gallantry, 57 DGP Good Service Marks, 1 DGP Commendations and 30 letters of appreciation. Singh's tenure as a Commando Unit in Imphal West from 2008 to early 2023 highlighted his expertise in leadership, community policing, counter-insurgency operations and investigative work. His recent posting as OC Jiribam Police Station since June 2024 further demonstrated his dedication to maintaining law and order. However, citing unavoidable circumstances and pressuring family reason, Inspector Singh expressed his inability to continue his service. It is therefore kindly requested to accept my voluntary resignation from your good hands, he wrote. Hundreds of people gathered for a candlelight vigil in Aizol on Friday evening to mourn the deaths of 11 members of Mar Mizo community in Manipur Jiribam district. The demonstration, which took place in front of Banapa Hall, was organized by the Mizo Defense League to express grief and outrage over the violence that claimed the lives of several individuals. The protesters were particularly vocal about the death of a Mar tribal woman, a mother of 3 who was murdered on November 7 in Jairan village located near Jiribam town. The demonstrators also condemned the deaths of 10 more Mizo community members who were allegedly killed by security forces on November 11th at Jaguradhor, also in Jiribam. During the vigil, participants chanted slogans holding both the Manipur state government and the central government responsible for the ongoing ethnic violence between the Meitei and Kuki-Zo communities. The protesters expressed their frustrations with authorities' failure to bring an end to the violence, which has devastated the lives of many innocent people. The demonstrators also demanded that the bodies of the 10 deceased individuals currently being held at the mortuary of Silchar Medical College and Hospital in Assam be returned to their families for proper burial rites. The Assam Rifles, in a joint operation with the Excise and Narcotics Anti-Narcotics Squad in Mizoram's Aizawl, seized 55 grams of heroin worth Rs 35.75 lakh from Aizawl. The troops also arrested 2 Indians and 1 Myanmarese nationals in this connection. According to an official statement released by the Assam Rifles, the raid was launched following specific intelligence input in the Electric Vang Sector 3 area of the Aizawl district. Authorities reported that the seized heroin was packed in a transparent white polythene bag carried by the suspect. During the arrest, officials also seized a Suzuki Brookman scooter believed to be linked to the smuggling activities. All items, along with the 3 suspects, were handed over to the Anti-Narcotics Squad in Aizawl for further legal action. Assam Rifles continues its effort to counter smuggling in the region, particularly in Mizoram. The Assam Rifles added, ongoing smuggling of the contraband items is a major cause of concern for the state of Mizoram and India. Assam Rifles, rightly christened as the Sentinels of North-East, have continued their efforts against illegal smuggling and have also doubled their efforts to nab the kingpins of the smuggling of contraband items in Mizoram. Earlier, the Assam Rifles, in collaborations with local law enforcement agencies, touted a series of successful anti-smuggling operations in Mizoram, seizing a substantial case of heroin and illegal areca nuts worth Rs 1.5 crore in Aizawl and Champai district. Security personnel also apprehended 5 individuals in 4 different operations on November 12 and 13. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Nupi oibi kayagi phidam na phambu tem singnariba mioi bagi wahan thok lehendraba khunai sida ai sawo matham jana kanbira.
Reproductive and Child Health RCH Portal, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India ki Makhada, eligible couples Haibadi, Yum Palabishing, Mirolabi, Amadi, Chahi Nodiba Angangshingi, Hakshil, Mapung Fana digital platform, the Yangshin Nabagidamakta, RCH Portal, state as the Chatnari, RCS Portal, Asida, Taugadaba Singh, Miana Thamjiri, Register Tauraba, Yum Palabi, Mirolabi, Amadi, Angangshingu, Yangshinduna, Kudong Tibadi Naktokanaba, Honabatamatang Pangli, eligible couple Singu, Takudingi, contraceptive Sizinabra, Natraga, Mirolabra Haina, tracking Tauri, Miron Bishingu, Kudong Tibadi Naktoknaba, check-up Kimang Jongana, Pau Piduna, Madam Chana, check-up Tavan Jagani, Amadi check-up the Laukiba service, Amadi test results Singi information, Lokatuna, Makata digital platform da Naina Jagani, Angang Singu, Laina Kayadi Naktoknaba Barat Sarkar Piriba immunization schedule, Fangan Nabagidamata, Mangjongana Pau Piduna, Mapung Fanatika Topana, Mating Pangi, Barat Sarkar Diskim, Habidi, JSY PMMBY, Amadi, Kilkari Singh Asigi, Kudong Chaba Lodo Gidamata, Suksoi Shoit, RCH portal da register Tobiduna, RCH ID Lobi, Kaubigano, Nopio Bising Yum Hepan. ꯈꯪꯕꯒ ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯁꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯜꯊ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯔꯗ ꯔꯦꯖꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯁꯨꯛꯁꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ RCH ID ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯚꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯅ ꯑꯞꯂꯣꯗ ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯜꯂꯦ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯈꯪꯕꯒ ꯆꯦꯛꯑꯞ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯆꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯟꯕꯤ ꯔꯦꯖꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯁꯨꯛꯁꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯀꯨꯞꯄ ꯃꯔꯣꯜꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯒꯤ ASA ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯇꯣꯜ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 104ꯗ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯟꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯗꯦꯇꯥ ꯁꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯍꯦꯜꯊ ꯁꯣꯁꯥꯏꯇꯤ ꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦल हेल्थ मिशन मणिपुर
मोवेल फर्नीचर न लागलिबा वेडिंग सीजन असिगी अनौ अनौबा कॉन्टेम्पोररी वेडिंग सेट फर्नीचर सिंग पुदुना लागचरी लोइना लोइना मणिपुर इहान हानबा ओइना वेडिंग सेट लैबिबा मतमदा 24 कैरेट की 5 ग्राम के गोल्ड कॉइन फ्री गिफ्ट ओइना पिजरी
मयाम लेंसिन बिरक्तुना मोवेल फर्नीचर की 3rd एडिशन द ग्रेट वेडिंग सेल्स गोल्ड ऑफर असि प्री बुकिंग तौबिदुना खुदोंग चाबा असि लौबिहो
ऑफर असि अकुप्पा इंफॉर्मेशन खंबिनबगिदमक्ता संगाई प्रोडक्ट लैबा मोबाइल फर्नीचर लेंसिन बिरो
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. The bodies of 3 more Meitei persons have been recovered from the Barak River upstream near Jiribam in Jiribam, Manipur. With this unsettling turn of events, it has been confirmed that all 6 abducted Meitei, including an 8-month-old child, have been brutally killed, said a report by the Barakbulletin.com. The 6 abducted include Jiribam Rani Devi, 60 years, Telam Thobi Devi, 31 years, Telam Thajamanbi Devi, 8 years, Laishram Chinkhainganba Singh, 2.5 years, and Laishram Langamba Singh, 8 months. As per reports, locals believe the bodies were dumped in the river to send a chilling message highlighting the brutal killings. 3 bodies were brought to Silchar Medical College and Hospital at around 9 p.m. last night, November 15, and then another 3 were put in the morgue in the wee hours of Saturday, November 16. The abduction occurred amid escalating violence in the region, starting with the torching and the killing of a Mar school teacher in Jairam Mar village on November 7, 2024, said a report by Barakbulletin.com. As a retaliation, a shop owned by Meitei family was set ablaze and escalating tension led to a gunfight between security forces and alleged armed Kuki militants near Jakuradhor, where 10 militants were killed. On the same night, the 6 Meitei residents seeking refuge in a camp were abducted. Silchar Medical and College Hospital, now under heavy security, has become the focal point of grief and anger as families await the formal identifications of the victims, said the report. Meanwhile, the situation remains tense, with the Mar and Meitei communities in Assam's Kasar district on edge. Security forces continue to monitor the region to prevent any untoward violence. The bodies of 10 alleged Kuki militants killed in the earlier clash also remain at SMCH awaiting DNA verification, said Barakbulletin.com. On the other hand, the bodies of the 10 suspected militants who were killed during a gunfight with CRPF in Manipur's Jiribam district in November 11th have been handed over to the Mar community people and protesting students on November 16. As per sources, the bodies will be taken to Masimpur military base, following which they will be reportedly airlifted to Churanchandpur, Manipur. Situation turned violent after members of Mar and Kuki communities clashed with people outside the Silchar Medical College and Hospital morgue in Silchar, demanding the transport of 10 militants' bodies for post-mortem. Earlier, bodies of 3 women were discovered near the Assam-Manipur border by the Assam Rifles, raising concern over their possible connections to 6 people abducted by armed militants from Manipur's Jiribam district. The missing persons include 3 women and 3 minors, whose families are waiting for safe release. According to police sources, the bodies were handed over to Assam police and have been taken to Silchar Medical College and Hospital for post-mortem examination. While preliminary information suggests that deceased might be the abducted woman, officials have not yet confirmed this. We can confirm only after the post-mortem report is available, said Kasar Superintendent of Police Numal Mahata in an exclusive statement to India Today Annie. An Assam Rifles spokesperson confirmed the discovery of the bodies, but said that further clarity would come from the police. Details can be obtained once investigation and identification processes are completed, the spokesperson said. On November 11th, a group of militant attacked a police station in the Borobekra area but the assault was thwarted by security forces, resulting in the deaths of 10 militants. While retreating, the militants allegedly kidnapped 3 women and 3 children, all belonging to Meitei community from a relief camp near the police station. A massive search operation was underway to trace a missing person. In the meanwhile, many irate people have started storming to elected representatives of different assembly constituencies. In the afternoon, irate people of Kaishamthong Assembly constituency stormed at the residence of Kaishamthong AC Sapam Nishkant. Here is a report from our reporters by Komba Sanasam and Sofia Maiba.
Cookie terrorists in Jiribam the Angamasa Hum Amadi, Nupi Ohum Yana, Muitaru, Hazakiba Sibu, Hanatiki Hona, Lamdam Asoki Miyam, Amadi, CSO Gayana, Mark Hakiba, Muitaru, Asibu, Hadopiro, Hajalaki, Adubu. You see, I remember that Hakiba, Muitaru, Asi, Side, Hada, social media. Amadi, Paukaya, the Habapatagi, Raki Sungi, Imabesina, Mihatban, terrorists in the Matata, Kayamak Axel Lokotribano, Hydra, Lamdamasiki, Imabesina, Melanie Sikantaki, the Tundra Midini, Mayam, Maka, Uzi, Emele, Mayumas, later, later, Maram, Odaga, Miam, Emele, Sibu, Lakadu, and a base Hagamaduni, within Mayam, Emele, Amatunda, Karikari, Satakabadu, and Nita Legacy. Emele Nisikanta like the Hargaso, Mims in the Mim like the Manamaraga, was on over Miam, Emele Nisikanta like the Hargaso, was a popular of the Manamaraga Miam, who saw over Miam and the Masiki Miam Sintra. Emele Nisikanta get the Lariba, the police commandos in Lagadaba, Bunkersing, Amadi, the Garrus, Nasimara, Horona Bamadi, Hamigi, from the Tarsi. You don't must see what that video journalist, Sophia Colonna, Podum Services of Komanga, ELITETV News, Cocktail.
Union Donor Minister Jati SC India on Friday stated that the central government's fund allocation for the northeastern states has increased fourfold in the last 10 years compared to the UPA-led Congress regime. Addressing a press conference at Agartala on Friday, Minister SC India said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi envisions the northeastern as a growth engine. Northeastern states have witnessed massive changes in the last 10 years due to efforts by the central and state governments. There was a time when the budget for the Northeast was Rs 24,000 crore, but after 2014, it is approximately Rs 1,03,000 crore, which is 4 times higher. In the last 65 years, around 10,000 kilometers of national highways were constructed, whereas after 2014, more than 5,000 kilometers of national highways have been built by the PM Modi government. Currently, 3 states in the Northeast are connected by railways, and in the coming 2-3 years, the goal is to connect all northeastern states with railway connectivity. In the civil aviation sector, there were only 9 airports in the region, with 2 states lacking airports altogether in the last 65 years. Today, the Northeast has 17 airports. Such rapid development has occurred across every sector in the Northeast, he said. The minister highlighted that Tripura has experienced significant progress under the leadership of Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha. Union Minister of Development of North-Eastern Region, Donor Jyotiraditya SC India has criticized the previous Congress government for neglecting the indigenous community and suppressing their voices. SC India made these remarks while addressing the state-level celebration of Janjatiya Gaurav Divas at Ravindra Shatabarsiki Bhavan, Agartala. Speaking at the event, he said after India's independence, our indigenous society was in danger and faced a lack of development and welfare. During Congress tenure, the voice of indigenous people was suppressed and they were deprived of everything. But in 2014, there was a drastic change. In 2014, when Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister of the country, everything changed. The Congress, which only used to talk about themselves, tried to erase the history of Bhagwan Birsa Munda. However, PM Modi declared November 15 as the Janjatiya Gaurav Divas to preserve this history. SC India highlighted that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has appointed indigenous leaders to key positions, including as union and state ministers as well as governors. Civil Aviation Minister Kinjurappa Ram Mohan Naidu praised the tribal communities of Meghalaya for their profound respect for nature and their invaluable knowledge in environmental conservation, speaking at an event marking Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. This day, celebrated nationwide, commemorates the 150th birth anniversary of the reverend tribal leader Bhagwan Birsa Munda. Naidu, witnessing a gathering in the state, emphasized that the world has much to learn from the tribal communities, especially in Meghalaya, where environmental preservation is deeply embedded in their culture. Speaking on his personal visit to the sacred Maulapang Grove, located 25 km from Shillong, Naidu described the experience as eye-opening, underscoring the reason's spiritual and practical ties to nature. The Union Minister also lauded the state's progress under the leadership of Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. Naidu expressed his optimism regarding the potential growth of civil aviation in the region, particularly highlighting plans for enhancing connectivity. He assured the ongoing support of the central government in expanding Umroi Airport and operationalizing the Belzak Airport in Tura to improve travel and transport links. Naidu stressed the importance of Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, acknowledging the sacrifices of tribal freedom fighters and leaders who have fought for their rights, identity and culture. He called for greater visibility of tribal cultures and knowledge on the global stage, hoping to see more tribal communities taking the lead in advocating for their heritage and sustainable practices. On the occasion of National Press Day, Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang extended greetings to the press and media fraternity, emphasizing their pivotal role in upholding democracy and fostering transparency. To mark the day, Tamang described the press as the lifeblood of democracy, acknowledging its essential contributions in ensuring that truth reaches the people and power remains accountable. Journalists dedicated themselves to uncovering stories that matter, giving voice to the voiceless, and shaping public opinion with integrity and courage, he said. The Chief Minister lauded the commitment of journalists to inform, educate, and empower society, noting that their efforts underpin the democratic values of justice and truth. He added, "A free and responsible press is the foundation of a vibrant democracy, and its role in safeguarding justice and truth cannot be overstated." National Press Day is observed annually to recognize the principles of a free and responsible press, coinciding with the establishment of the Press Council of India. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu took to the social media on November 16 to pay tribute to Major Himanshu Panwar of the 26th Maratha Light Infantry for his heroism during a daring operation in Lohit district on this day in 2011. Major Panwar's courageous actions during a such massive mission saved the lives of many civilians and led to the neutralizations of 2 hardcore terrorists. In his post on Twitter, now X, Khandu expressed deep gratitude, saying, "I bow in gratitude and salute your valor in saving the lives of our people." The incident took place on November 16, 2011, when Major Panwar, while leading a search operations in a village in Lohit, faced a life-threatening situation. Displaying exceptional bravery, he single-handedly confronted and killed 2 terrorists, ensuring that innocent lives were spared. His quick thinking and resolute courage during the operation played a pivotal role in the safety of the civilians trapped in the area. For his extraordinary gallantry, Major Panwar was awarded the prestigious Surya Chakra, one of the India's highest peacetime military decorations. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Diabetes ko loy na hinglibaseng tha magi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hantaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tebasu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu tha amagi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna laing jabani. Hakjang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Karigumba matamda adongi thabak mafamda tongan da thaudokna pukning wakhal nungai handabra asigumba thaudok asidagi ngak thoknaba pambai kharmiyam gidamakta thamjari emung manungi miyoising naknaba marup mapangsing workplace ki colleagues asina chingbaga wari watai sadokpiba amadi yarba makai social interactions fana thamnaba honabiu anoba skill natraga hobby tamshinduna masidagi kanaba lobiu ishagi pukning wakhal nungai nabagi kanagumba ki mateng pangbiduna natraga makhoida minungshi utpi Adom Amadi Mioidugi Wakal Nungaina Tambada Mating Oigani. Ishagi Matam Kaidoktuna, Ishana Isaga Offer Mari Tambiba Tangai Fade, Amadi, Ishagi Me Time Tambiduna, Ishana Isaga Luina Biduna, Ishana Ishabu, Masak Kanga Honabiu. Faba Wakal Tana, Mang Taduna, I hakna Hongdopangam Laruidaba, Potuda, Wakal Tadadana, Madubu accept Tobatamduna, Tadopangam Nabohonabiu. No Maginumita, Ishana Kwaidagi Koidajba physical activities, Hibadi, jail, walking, cycling, gymming, apamba ama hekta khanbiduna madubu day-to-day life ki saruk ama ohelashi. Mashi punamak asina adomgi pukning wakhalbu ingna chikna thambada mating pangani. Mashigi mathakta Telemanas Manipur Mental Helpline number 14416 24/7 adomgi damakta lepli. Pukning wakal hekson tharakpaga hiriba number 14416 asida call tobiu natraga manak nakpa Health and Wellness Center da chatpiu. Miyamgidamakta Paujin Jariba National Mental Health Program, National Health Mission Manipur, Amadi Directorate of Health Services Manipur. Chahi asigi kungamangarak suba World Sight Day Englishing and kunmarigi oina Malem Sinbatunga Love Your Eyes Kids Them the Pangtokle Numid Ashina Lakpada Nahasing Amadi Angangi Eye Care to focus Dogjaduna Amadi Midpu Pangal Kan Thamnabagitamakta in Gedaba Chatna Kanglun Sing Kara Thamjadi Yariba Makai Mid Sokhan Bidaba Amadi Sokshin Kraba Midpu Hena Sokchin Danabagitamakta Doctor Napiba Correction and Prescribed Glasses Niom Chumna Upiba Vitamin A Hena Yauba Machang Oiba Chinjak Chabiba Angang Singda Arapa Pot Udabagi Laina Haibadi Short Sightedness Tagi Ngaktok Nabagidamakta Yarba Makai Nongmagi Matamda Minute Marfudara Asang Aman Marakta Laibiba Mapanda Labor Matamda Nungshagi Ultraviolet Radiation Dagi Ngaktok Nabagidamakta Sunglasses Natraga Tupi Upiba Yariba Makai Angang Singda Screen Time Hanta Hanabagidamakta Electronic Gadgets Ka Queen Loina Hanbidaba Amadi Nganna Midki Problem Sing khangdoktuna kalhounabagidamakta regular eye checkup tokthokpiba kaubiganu paujenjariba National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment, National Health Mission, amadi Director of Health Services, Government of Manipur.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's English News. In the meanwhile, Kuki militants attack at Irengwam Awang Kila Laukol under Nambol Police Station in Bishnupur district. The Kuki militants fired 3 bombs to the farmers who were thrashing at the field. Here is a report from our reporter Pariton Konthaujam and video journalist Langamba Ayekpam.
Aina hajujik lejai mafam asi Bishnupur district na Nambol police station na konba ogi Irengwam Awang Lekai hai mafam sini hai mafam sida na sai se pung drama thoi makhai khai ko 12 tam dai sai dagi sigi chingthak hai ba tare sigi chingthak se Irengwam amadi lemam ni lona ba maning tingkhai khulen ko sigi chingtareng asi tingkhai khulen si hai mafam sigi na sai pung 12 tam dai drama thoi makhai hala pa sidagi khulai pai ba kuki Newsing hai ba tare Irengwam Awang Kila Lokol Haibel Lokol Asida Low Suzaduna Labor Newsing da Boom Young Capsulakuna Nuyang Capsulakivani Tandu Kasimasa Pinga the Gitokivano Aduga Kari Tawaki Haiber do Sida Low Sudun Labor Mu Shilagi a cook woman on the community with Anzadas.
Lokoneboko, Lokon low Subane, low Javane, the sea Poimaningi Tingai, Nogi, Kangu in Kumaga, Poilokon direct Kapopun, when a couple is Pun Taramato Makai Hele, Barota Dogoni, Tara Manga, Sam Walling at the Moon Kapamidi, Adu Kapamus and Katuneva. The Mona Kapam with the Mongi and Kapam do Kojulation of the Pandi Palo, they are showing on the holder.
Kukila by Vecina, Leptina. Home Yawn Wiki Capsule no so Nakandi, my case issue, Sheriff Pipin, Pulana, we have to put on a little Tokyo, the Hujimaki, and the Hujipun, Haida, and the pound of the Todosin of Open Power, the Hujimaki, Machine has worked Kashu, Sai could bomb Yawn, no Wiki Capsule, and the Kudontinia, the Oidaba, Sopen Power Lady, and Mahatana, Sida. Kari tholakpa haibadu makhatana yemi kibatai here masing matang da video journalist langam magalo na pogdam jariba Pariton Konthaujam news Irengwam.
On the other hand, irate people of Uripok areas today came out on the road and blocked the Imphal Kangchup road by burning used tires and woods. Here is a report from our reporters Bishojit Oinam and Regina Soyam.
Hojik lejare mafam asi Uripok haiba mafam adani asing khoi haukiba tarik 13 da Jiribam gi borobar ka hare mafam adu da thokiba yaman laibak kiba thodo amada kuki militant singna khoi pikliba angang khoi tha nipan da ngariba angang masa yauna khoi imung amagi nyoi taruk punna fajin khaba matung ngasi asi khoi nyoi sing adu khoi sina phangbaga iroi nana khoi lamdam asida leiba civil society amadi pajam yam punna hongnaruba tawgara mafam khuding makta khoi yang hawakhiba adugi saruk ama oina mafam asida su khoi ngasi simba hoji khoi lami thungduna mafam asigi pajamian na lami thingduna khoi lami da mai thaduna gari chathok chasin amadi khudimak loina thingdana duna khoi lainga ke mayokta tongan protest kya tawri hiram sigi matang da khoi mafam asida khoi lambi thingiba imaibel singna kari mot phungdu pirake haibadu ma'am puna taminasi.
At Whitehill in Thobal district, many irate people came out and blocked the road. No unwanted incident was occurred till now. At Chekon area in Imphala's district, many irate people came out on the road to block the road. Many passerby were stopped by the irate people. Chief Minister Pema Gandhu on Friday announced an ex gratia of Rs 4 lakh for the families of those who lost their lives in the tragic attack at the district hospital in Sepa East Kameng district. Injured individuals will receive Rs 50,000 each. The announcement followed a brutal assault that claimed 4 lives and left at least 7 others seriously injured. Expressing profound grief, Gandhu condemned the attack and extended condolences to the bereaved families. The loss of lives in such a horrific manner is deeply saddening. My prayers are with the victim's family and those undergoing treatment, he stated. He also lauded Officer in Charge OC Menli Gai of Sepa Police Station, who sustained injuries while intervening. Gai and his team's swift actions led to the arrest of the assailant despite facing life-threatening danger. The incident took place when a man identified as Nikam Sangbia entered the hospital armed with a massed dao and indiscriminately attacked patients, staff and police personnel. Among the deceased were Sangbia's wife, Tadu Sangbia, his daughter, Nakia Sangbia, medical attendant, Pakha Wali, and another individual, Fai Bayong. The injured, including hospital staff and bystanders, were rushed to TRIMS in Neha Lagun for advanced treatment. Assam Chief Minister and BJP leader Himanta Biswa Sarma has expressed strong disapproval of a police raid at the Sarla Birla School Gas House in Ranchi, where Union Home Minister Amit Shah had stayed on November 11. Sarma, who is also the BJP's co-in-charge for the upcoming Jharkhand elections, took to Twitter to condemn the actions of the Jharkhand police, claiming that the raid was conducted without any clear justification. In his tweet, Sarma remarked, Union Home Minister Amit Shah stayed at the Sharla Birla School Guest House in Ranchi on the night of November 11. Today, Jharkhand police raided these institutions without any concrete reason, which clearly shows the growing impatience of the ruling government. He further urged government officials to carry out their duties within the framework of the law, stressing that adherence to legal protocols is essential. The Chief Minister said, I appeal to all government officials to discharge their duties within the ambit of the law. Compliance with the law is paramount. Do not succumb to unnecessary pressure and do not compromise your integrity and impartiality to please political masters. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. 3 out of 6 abducted Meitei IDPs found that suspicious of killing the remaining 3 by Kuki militants. Irate people blocked road at various places in protest against the killing of 3 innocent villagers. Security forces intensify search operations, recovered arms and explosives in hill and valley districts. Kokomi demands government to rescue Jiribam abductors, reconsider AFSPA re-imposition. Candlelight vigil held in Aizawl over that of tribals in Manipur's Jiribam. And notice emerging as growth engine, centers allocation increase 4 times. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV 6 PM English News. Thank you and have a great day.